The reunion of a lifetime. Charlotte and her siblings travel to Nigeria for Reginald Daniels' son's birthday. The bustling streets of Lagos were alive with excitement as the Okoye family made their way through the vibrant city. Charlotte, her brothers, and sisters had traveled all the way from their homes scattered across the globe to reunite in their homeland of Nigeria. But this was no ordinary family gathering. They were here to celebrate the 30th birthday of their dear friend, Reginald Daniel. As the large group approached the sprawling seaside estate, the sounds of lively music and joyful laughter could be heard from within. Reginald, known for his warm hospitality and love of entertaining, had spared no expense in throwing an unforgettable party. The meticulously decorated gardens were filled with colorful flowers and twinkling lights, creating an enchanting atmosphere that felt a world away from the hustle and bustle beyond the gates. But before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Charlotte's heart raced with anticipation as the family reached the entrance. It had been years since they had all been together in one place, their lives pulling them in different directions across continents. But the bond of their shared history and childhood memories had never faded. Now, as they embraced and exchanged excited greetings, that familiar feeling of belonging flooded over them. "I can't believe we're all finally here," Charlotte exclaimed, tears of joy glistening in her eyes as she hugged her little sister Amara. "It's been way too long." Amara nodded in agreement, a wide smile spread across her face. "I know, I've missed you all so much. And I can't wait to see Reginald. I bet he's loving having everyone here to celebrate with him." The siblings made their way into the party, marveling at the elegant decor and delectable spread of Nigerian delicacies. Waiters circulated with trays of champagne and cocktails, adding to the festive atmosphere. In the center of it all stood the birthday man himself, Reginald, surrounded by a crowd of friends and family. His face lit up with delight as he caught sight of the Okoye clan. "There they are," he exclaimed, pushing through the throng to greet them. "My favorite people in the whole world." One by one, he embraced each member of the family, overjoyed to have them all together again. Charlotte couldn't help but notice how much Reginald had changed since the last time she had seen him. The once lanky teenager had grown into a strikingly handsome and successful young man. His infectious enthusiasm and genuine warmth made it clear why he was so beloved by all who knew him. As the evening wore on, the party only grew more lively. The dance floor was soon packed as guests enthusiastically showed off their best moves to the pulsing Afrobeat soundtrack. Charlotte found herself swept up in the energy, laughing as her brother Chitty attempted some elaborate footwork that ended in a graceful spin. In between songs, small groups broke off to catch up, trading stories and sharing updates on their lives. Charlotte listened intently as her sister Amara described her work, launching a non-profit organization to empower young women in rural communities. She beamed with pride, amazed by Amara's passion and drive. "That's incredible, Mara," Charlotte said, giving her sister's hand an affectionate squeeze. "I'm so inspired by what you're doing. I wish I could do more to help." Amara shook her head dismissively. "Just being here with all of you is more than enough. This reunion means the world to me." Her eyes grew misty as she glanced around at her beloved family. "We've been through so much together, but no matter how far apart we are, we always find our way back to each other." Charlotte nodded in agreement, feeling profoundly grateful for the unbreakable bonds that tied her family together. As the night drew to a close and the party began to wind down, she found herself reluctant to say goodbye. The thought of returning to her life overseas, with its busy schedule and constant hustle, felt jarring after the pure joy and connection she had experienced here. But she knew that this reunion was just the beginning. The Okoye siblings had been revitalized by their time together, their hearts and souls nourished by the intimate moments shared. And as they bid farewell to Reginald and made their way out into the night, Charlotte felt a renewed sense of purpose to nurture these precious relationships, no matter the distance that separated them. For in the end, family was the truest source of belonging. And Charlotte knew that no matter where life took her, she would always have a home in the embrace of her beloved siblings.